Well, the action never ceases to stop here in the bourbon industry and or the whiskey industry. So let's take a look at what else is coming up in 2025, part 2. Welcome back to That Bourbon Dude. My name is Charles. Today, we're going to kick it off with part 2 of what's coming out in 2025. There was so much stuff that has been announced in the last 2 weeks since I put out that other video that I couldn't just sit by idly and not bring this information to you guys because it's happening quickly. I think this might be kind of the theme for 2025. If it is, so be it. Put out as much awesome whiskey as you can. We will take it. It's been a while since we've just had massive quantities of super high quality whiskey on the market. And I think this year might be the year that the distilleries have finally decided to listen to us and do what the consumer wants and not just what they want to do. All right, let's kick it off real quick with a couple little quick announcements. Hey guys, hit that like, share, subscribe button. You're killing it. I appreciate the support. Let me know that you like these kind of videos by hitting the subscribe and like, because if there's enough interest, I'm going to make this maybe a twice a month thing plus a monthly bourbon market update for you guys. I know you enjoy them. I like making them. I really enjoy the process of getting there. So if you want to see more bourbon news, make sure you're a subscriber, hit that bell notification, and make sure you're sharing this with your friends. Okay, let's dive into it. First up, Hard Truth Distilling Co. They are back at it again with another banger. This is going to be the Sweet Mash Rye. You're like, holy shit, Charles, we already have Sweet Mash Rye. Well, this one is slightly different. This is going to be a single barrel bottled in bond 100 proofer. We love 100 proofers. As you continue on your bourbon journey and you start dialing back on that proof, you find yourself hanging out around that 100 and 110 spot. Seems to be where a lot of us dial it back to. So this is super exciting for us. According to the label here, this was distilled in 2019 in the spring. And according to the label, if this is correct, this has been bottled in the winter of 23. I don't know that that is completely accurate. Possibly the winter of 24. Of course, this is 100 proof, being a bottled in bond product. If you guys are familiar with Hard Truth and my ever-growing love for that brand, I cannot even begin to tell you how excited I am every time they drop something new, because for whatever reason, they are doing phenomenal things. And I think with time, they will continue to get better and better and potentially have the ability to become one of the best distilleries in the United States. All right, let's take a look at this next one. You know, these guys keep showing up on my list. And I think they're showing up on my list for good reason. It's the guys from United dropping another one here. This is going to be a non-chill filtered 3 mash bill blend. This is a blend of straight bourbon whiskeys finished in toasted American and French oak. This is a twice toasted bourbon coming in at 108 proof or 54% ABV. Guys, you are killing it with this stuff. Your double oak stuff was amazing. I'm sure this is going to be nothing short of amazing itself, and I absolutely am ecstatic about this. I just started picking up some of their products, and everything that I've had so far has been top-notch at a great price point. It's relatively findable in most areas, and man, it is just so good. Okay, let's talk about this next one. You guys know that I have kind of started dabbling a little bit more into New Riff, and I'm also doing a barrel pick with them. You'll be seeing this on a Thursday. You guys are going to see this Thursday, and I'll be doing a pick on Friday, so that's super exciting. This is going to be their new bourbon. This is a Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, bottled in bond without chill filtration. You're like, hey, we got that already too, but what's special? This is their red turkey wheat. Okay, this mash bill contains 70% corn, 25% red turkey wheat, 5% malted barley, and they're dropping this on us. It's aged at least 5 years. I freaking love it. Obviously, being bottled in bond without filtration, that's even better. That guarantees us that 100 proof, and not chill filtering it, man, just makes it so much more enjoyable. Now, I did not take the time to look up what the red turkey wheat is, because I know out in the whiskey universe, there's someone that already knows, and you're going to drop it in the comments and educate all of us not so educated people. So do us a favor, drop it in there, let the rest of us understand more about it. Only thing I know is it is a old wheat strain that has been around for quite some time, dating back to the 1800s. So if you know more than that, please let us know. I would greatly appreciate it. All right, next up, we had a 1792 on the previous video, and it was a banger. It's going to be the cognac cask finish. This is an extension to that line. This is going to be the Pinot Noir cask finish. This is going to come in at 95 proof or 47.5% ABV. Now, I made the bold claim that I think we are heading toward a cigar batch / blend, whatever you want to call it. I think that's going to be happening fairly soon. We need maybe 1 or 2 more cask finish to be able to make this work. I do believe that that will be something that we will see in the future, because knowing how they are trending right now with these cask finishes, it leads me to believe that. And also Barton being what they are, they've been kind of stagnant for a while, and it's time for them to start kicking it into gear and showing the world how good their juice is. There's a few of us like myself that truly enjoy most Barton products, and then we seek out the products that has been sourced out to other brands. I'm a big Sam Houston fan, the Calumet line. I believe some of the Buckner stuff is as well. I think some of them, maybe the Lucky 7, all of that stuff, exceptional whiskey. Barton, wheel it back in, put your good stuff out under your label. We love you guys. You do great things. Okay, let's motivate right along. Now, I'm sipping on a Jim Beam product here. This is just the 7-year, and I'm sipping on it for a reason, because Hardin's Creek is dumping 3 labels on us, right? 3 labels. Now, I saw this label maybe, I don't know, I think it was 2 weeks ago, and then I saw it again, and then it popped out again, and I'm like, why do people keep posting the same damn label? Well, I was wrong. It's not the same label. It's actually a 3-part series. At least they've announced the 3-part series, and this is going to be their Rickhouse series, kind of coming out of the Hardin Creek's line. The first one, that's going to be the straight bourbon whiskey from Warehouse R. This is important, guys. Listen to this. Aged 11 years, 110 proof. Come on, guys. You're killing me here. I love what you do when you start getting that over the 10-year mark with your products. It is exceptional. And it's no surprise to me that they are extending this Hardin Creek line, because it was so well received. I think that a lot of people can get behind these. Hopefully, they will be slightly more available than the last ones were, since they are putting out a 3-part series on this. Now, the next part, so that was part 1. Part 2 continues that lineup, and this is also a Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. This one's coming from Warehouse W. Again, 11-year age statement with that 110 proof. Now, I love it when they have all of these things combined. You got the age, you got solid proof from a well-known, reputable company. Jim Beam has been putting out amazing products for an extremely long time, and now that they're dropping these, I think we are going to see some extra good stuff. I hope we can find it. Fingers crossed. But if you can't, guys, right here. This right here, the 7-year black label, inexpensive. I think I picked this up from like a Kroger. I think it was a Kroger Wine and Spirit. I think it was like 22, 23 bucks. Exceptional whiskey for 7-year low proofer. This one's, what is this, 90 proof? Yeah, 90 proof. I seem to forget that. Okay, now this last one is a continuation. It's going to be that Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey from Warehouse G. Again, the 11 years with 110 proof. They're continuing with that. That is the theme. Okay, I like that theme. Good proof, good age. Keep it up, guys. All right, next up. Now, this one I've already covered, but I want to cover it again for a reason. So, the Jack Daniel's 14-year is coming out. Rumors are that they're going to be hitting distribution right now and moving out into the market over the next 5 to 8 weeks is what the rumor is circulating. Okay, now this 14-year, 125-ish proof, whatever the hell it was now, that is only step 3 of a 4-part series that I'm aware of. We should start seeing the 18-year label potentially being approved over the next year or so. I can't wait for that. I hope the next one after that is going to be like the 21 or 23. I can't remember what it is now. But right now, obviously, we know the 10, the 12, the 15, and we do have some of the images. I guess these are just sent out by their marketing team. So we do know that there is going to be an 18-year in the process. So I wanted to bring that up right now because they have talked about some more bottles. It's going to be the Heritage Barrel. So this is going to be the Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Heritage. This is a toasted barrel coming in at 100 proof that will feature a handcrafted barrel with a heavily toasted and a low charred barrel. This one is at 750 mils. I do appreciate that. And the 100 proof, that's awesome proof point. Beautiful blue label. I expect this to be nothing less than amazing, just like the other ones were. But the most important one, I believe, in this lineup is going to be the new limited edition rye. This is from the Tanyard Hill rickhouses. Now, first off, when I first saw this, I think I made the same assumption that everyone else did. I was like, damn, low proof. But let's take a step back. Let's take a look at the label itself. If you look at the label at the bottom right corner of it, you will notice that it says uncut at barrel proof. So that 80 proof, 40% ABV, that was a placeholder. A lot of guys have been upset about it. They have been very concerned. I understand your concern. 80 proof rye does not sound like it should be a special release, but that is not the case. This is going to be a barrel proof product, single barrel. What I believe we will see is extremely high proofs. I expect 140s, maybe fingers crossed, maybe some 150s out of this. If we do, I expect to see maybe those 150s come out through the 150 proof, let me say that, come out at the distillery in the smaller 375 bottles. I do not want this to be like incredibly hard to get, but I do need to point out the fact that yes, this is going to be in a 700 ml bottle. I don't like it. I'm not a fan of going down in our volume and quantity in these bottles, but it seems to be the way everything is going. But fortunately enough, if they are doing the smaller bottles, there will be that opportunity for more bottles to be out on the market. But prices obviously are going to be what they are. And I just don't think that continuing down that road of 700 is going to necessarily put enough product in the market that makes sure that we all get it in our hands without mass producing, which if you mass produce, obviously you know that it will diminish the quality. So let's just keep it where it's at for now, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe the video. Tell your friend, tell your grandma. And next time, I'll see you right after my barrel pick at New Riff. Bourbon Dude out.